It's our native language, yet the teaching of Te Reo Maori is barely there in our kids' education. Cabinet Minister Tim Grosser recently came out in support of compulsory Maori lessons for every child over the age of 5. But what are the benefits? We're running a poll on our Facebook page about this, so jump online and vote. With me now is Laures Park from the New Zealand Educational Institute. Good morning, Laures.
Good morning.
What are your reasons behind writing a policy as an institution in 2000 saying Te Reo Maori, Maori for all?
Well, initially it was about the survival of the reo, and we felt that if we just retained it in a very small group, which was Māori speakers, then it wasn't going to go anywhere. So we needed to actually get the idea out further. Everybody needed to speak Te Reo Maori and use Te Reo Maori to ensure that it survived.
Has it gone beyond the survival of the language now?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Since 2012, and we were just looking over the policy, the things that have happened since then, the fact that you people do pronunciation lessons for Te Reo Maori, the fact that broadcasting does similar things as well. The idea that schools are actually picking it up if they have the resources to do it. So there are free classes from the wānanga. So the opportunities have certainly increased.
So there are more opportunities. If it was to become compulsory for all 5-year-olds, how would you promote that to parents? What benefit is there to their children in learning Te Reo Maori?
If we look at the European experience and the fact that the majority of children in European countries actually have 3 or 4 languages, not just 2, or leave alone 1, and the opportunities for them to move from country to country without any issue is certainly an inroad for our students. And actually Te Reo Maori provides that inroad to other languages. French is set up in a similar fashion, so is Italian.
So this is Tim Grosser saying, he's saying, look, our children should learn Te Reo Maori because then they have this gateway potentially to Mandarin or other languages. Do you agree with that sort of business attitude model to language study?
Well, it is a business model in the way he's looking at it, but it's also a reality model for us as well. But it also then brings with it, any language brings the culture with it as well. So I'm sure that Mr. Grace is thinking in terms of that as well, because Mandarin also ensures that everyone knows about the culture behind it, which is the same with Māori.
And what's the advantage, do you think, for us as New Zealanders knowing about the Māori culture?
Well, this is the country it's from. This is the country we belong to. This is our point of difference with every other country in the world. And if we actually don't keep it going, then we're just like everywhere else.
And tell me, one of the main criticisms that people have when they say, oh, you should learn Māori or not, is, but you can't speak it anywhere else in the world. I guess that business model answers that question a little, doesn't it? Well,
surprisingly enough, Māori television goes around the world and they find a Māori speaker. They find Māori speakers who can actually promote the issues for Māori. And as I was saying before, it's an inroad to another language.
Resourcing is an issue. Are there enough Te Reo speakers to teach Māori?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
not. So how would you get to the point where this policy was even possible to implement?
Well, that's a government issue, and the fact that we need more teachers who are fluent in Te Reo Maori are absolutely crucial, and that was the same in 2000. And until we move that along, then it becomes a piecemeal effect.
Have you heard any noises from the government that they're interested in taking up this issue?
We've heard noises from the Māori Party, but not necessarily from the National Party.
All right, Laures Park, New Zealand Educational Institute, thanks for joining Breakfast this morning.
Thank you.